In this video, I'm going to show you how to fold a modular Christmas tree designed by Carlos Bocanegra. All the modules are really easy to fold, so it's a great model even for those completely new to origami. Each layer of the tree requires 5 square sheets of paper. And for this tree right here, I used squares that have a side length of 10 centimeters or 4 inches, and 7.5 centimeters or 3 inches, and 5 centimeters or 2 inches. The tree is then about 10.8 centimeters or 4.25 of an inch high and has a diameter that's the size of the space of about 9 centimeters or 3.5 inches. And as you can see here, the layers are simply put on top of each other, so you can add even more layers. Now, if you want a similar ratio as I have in this tree, I recommend that the side length of the smallest square is about half as long as the largest square, and the layer in between should be about halfway between those two sizes. Now let's get started. We first have to fold the modules, and all of them are folded the same way. It's actually a fish base. So for this, if you're using paper that is white on one side, we're going to start with the white side up and crease the diagonals by bringing corner to opposite corner. Then unfold, rotate, and also crease the second diagonal of the square. Unfold, and now we're going to bring this edge to the central crease line, and we're going to crease the angle bisector up to this crease line right here and no farther. This gives the finished model a nice soft look without too many straight creases. So we have a crease line that ends right here. And we're going to do the same on this side, bringing that left raw edge to the central crease line. And crease throughout. And then we're going to rotate so that we have the two crease lines in the top that we just created. And we're going to repeat on this side of the square. And also on the other side. Like this. Now we want to fold along those crease lines. So I'm pinching them in place. They're there already. And here. And then I'm going to rotate it and do the same on this side, pinching these two creases and that one in place. And when you have that, push right here to fold the model in half, like this. This gives you a fish base with no additional creases on these sections, which is what we want for a nice soft look on the model. And believe it or not, this is the first module, and for one layer you need 5 all with the same sized squares. So let's fold those. Again, first crease the diagonal. And the second diagonal. And then bring the raw edges to the diagonal creases, creasing only up to the intersection. And repeat that on the other two raw edges too. Finally, collapse the creases that are in place and then push here to fold the model in half and get a fish base. And repeat 3 more times. Now, once you have 5 modules done, we can assemble one of the layers of the tree. For this, we're going to fold in half each of these modules, and this gives us two pockets right here. Now if we take a second module and we do the same for that one, folding it in half, we can then take one of these halves of the module and insert it into the second one, just sliding it inside, like this. And then you have two layers that should match up pretty nicely. And these we're going to fold inside so that we are creating a crease that goes right from this point up to that point as nicely as possible, because it's going to lock the layers together better if you work precisely here. Just folding it inside and then pressing it flat. And now the two modules are connected. Then we can take the next one, and again we're going to insert this left half of the new module into the right half of the already connected module, sliding it in so that it's nicely aligned, and folding in the two corners so that the creases go from this point up to that point right there. And then press flat and push inside the paper. And continue with the next one. Again, fold in half the new module and insert the left half into the right half of the other module. Match it up nicely and push inside the paper both layers at the same time to create a crease that goes from this point up to that point. And the final module is added in the same way, sliding it in, aligning it by really pushing these together. I'm sliding my thumb down and my finger here up so that they match up really nicely, and then connecting them, locking them together by folding that paper inside. And for the final one, we again have a left module half and a right module half, and we're sliding the left one into the right one, just as before, so that all of them are locked in the same way and none of the modules unfold on the outside either. And we're pushing that paper inside, adding that crease so that it goes up to that point, and pressing the paper together. And now you have one layer done, and you can see that all of these sections here cannot be unfolded. If you ever have a part where you can pull down a layer, then you did not connect all of the modules in the same way. So do check for that. Now that you have one layer done, you can continue folding as many layers as you like. Once you've folded all of your layers and put them together, you can simply put them on top of each other, and you can see that you have this V shape here, and in the middle of that V shape goes one of the tips. So the layers will alternate like that, and then the third one. And they're stacked on top like this, and if we just rotate it a little bit, you can see it looks like this, and you can arrange them. Now to decorate your tree, you can use a small star or any other decoration you like. Here I added a small needle, or you could use a toothpick, and then you have a small hole where these modules meet, and you can insert it. And I'm just going to lift the top layer right here. You can see that it nicely decorates that tree. Or if you take all of them together, it looks like this. Of course, holding it, it's going to be a bit topsy-turvy, but If you put the tree down and arrange the layers, then it will stand robustly. And that is your modular Christmas tree designed by Carlos Bocanegra, all done. Now, if you liked this video, do let me know by giving it a thumbs up, commenting below, and sharing it with others. Plus, if you're looking for more Christmas and winter models, check out my playlist for that. Or learn how to fold boxes and containers, which are perfect especially during the gift-giving season. Finally, subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next videos. I hope to see you around, and as always, happy folding!